Hallelujah, Yaike, Kamana, Yae, Kahonuala, O Halawa, Yokai, Kaholelo, Eli, Kaumai, Amama, Wanu.
I'm disabled, you know what I'm saying? I can't just go out there and get any old construction job or whatever, you know what I'm saying? There's a limit to what I can do. So I have to use my talent. I have to. It's the only way I'm gonna make it. If I didn't, I probably would go mental. You know, I gotta have some sort of release. I felt like I was one of those Hawaiians whose culture was slipping away from him, you know what I mean? But doing work with these guys definitely reopened my eyes to my culture and like made me realize like I can't let it die. So I must learn as much as I can about it and teach my kids, you know, and hopefully one day they grow up and feel the same way and teach their kids, you know.
Actually, the first time I ever met this guy, we had the first period, I think, together. And he
Yeah.
leans
Oh,
over
yeah,
and he
that's
bumps me.
right.
He's like, "Hey, kid, look at this."
Yeah.
And he has his book, like workbook, and he starts flipping the corner, and it was like a little a flip book. He did of a
cartoon.
stick figure skateboard. You remember that?
Yeah.
Like came out, there's like a kick flip, crooked grind across this little thing, and then it stopped, and he looked at me and started cracking up. I was like, "Bruh, you're hilarious." I knew right from there. I was like, "I'm gonna make great art with this dude one day."
Yeah. A moment where we didn't see each other for a long time after high school.
Yeah, well,
And then
I moved to Maui, and then I think you moved to like North Carolina a few years later, and
Yeah.
then I moved to Chicago, all pursuing our art in between. Well, what I hope to get out of this mural, besides obviously working with these people and having solid connections, is I want Hawaiian art to be represented on a global scale. But I want our art, all of our art, to be seen and heard by everybody.
It's a collective project. It's a community-based project that not only is focusing on the mural, but also setting a model and an example of how to work with community and to come up with a collaborative effort. So the message that we're sending not only is the piece that's going to be on the wall, but is more of the process that goes behind this piece and working together as a community to work towards a common goal.
As far as the process goes, it's really Hawaiian. Like, it's not just one artist, one idea. It's like, so it's the community's ideas that were invited, and then students, different ages, different genders. There's a lot of females in this project, which is like cool to me.
My name is Miliana Aluli Meyer, and I'm just glad to be a part of this team. I'm an artist and an educator, and the whole mission of what we do together is to build up community, and we're doing that in terms of community of artists. And as I've been teaching a very long time, since I was 13, I just feel like that's my kuleana, that's my responsibility. So this is actually all about education and voice, but it's really about teaching each other and supporting each other to find our voices. Yeah. Like from no Hawaiians at the convention center to 30 of us, we're rocking and rolling. And that says it all right there. Our community, we are building our community up, And there are so many ways to see that in evidence.
This is definitely a form of community gathering. It reaches our Hamana, which reaches their Ohana, which reaches their extended Ohana. It goes into their schools, it goes into their teachers, it goes into the community at large.
Like, working with all Hawaiians is something different, but something that should be done more often, especially at this time and what's happening around us now.
Before the kids came, Kumomele asked them to please think about the wisdom that they would like to share coming from an indigenous perspective and what they think their kupuna would like to share to the rest of the world. What are the values, the Hawaiian values, that we could influence the rest of the world with?
Yeah, it's a bunch of kids doing a lot of work and collaborating. It's a collaboration of a lot of minds and artists that we have in the islands. I'm proud that my daughter could be part of it. It's an honor.
It's just a very evident thing to me that all children have spirit and talent. You just have to cultivate it and give them an opportunity to practice, which is what this has been for all of us, and we're always learning. You know, I'm humbled every time I pick up a brush and hang out with these guys because everyone's so talented, you know, so it's really hoping that the youngsters see that and see the way we interact with each other and are able to communicate and negotiate and petition and to witness each other's work.
I've grown a lot because I learn every mural is a new experience, a new learning experience. Especially because I haven't gone to any art school, so this is pretty much like my art school, my art class. Meeting all the new alakai like Corey and Kai, Shad, they just inspire me because they do the same style art, and we all kind of want to show our message for Hawaii kind. So
one of my inspirations this week was Kai because I seen his drawings and inspired me. It like reached out and grabbed me. When I was in the room with him, he like took care of us. He didn't like let us like himalamanuska.
I never really got a chance to constantly work on a piece with Kai for like days and sleep over at the place and everything, wake up, mural, you know what I mean? We've done pieces together and jobs together, but you know, we work and then go home.
The process is about growth. The process is about arting. It's about understanding creativity and understanding that you go from one place to another, so it's journey. That's what creativity is really all about. It's the daring and the challenge and the courage to just say, we trust the process, we trust each other, and we trust Kiakua.
We talked about shading, we talked about the movement of the line with Uncle. Process for artists is a daily occurrence. Every time you pick up a pencil, every time you pick up your paper, the process of doing something, everything that you've learned before, everything that your mind collects like a scrapbook, all that is processing.
I've never done anything like this with this many artists. I've done collaborations, but it's like you go, you paint, you go home, you go on with your life. This has been a full week, just dedicating every second, every thought, every dream to the process. We're here, you know, we're here to be here.
So I came without any expectations, but knowing that the time we share with Haumana, with our other kumus, with our alakai, would be priceless. You never know what you're going to get. It's very rare for us all to get together, so I knew that I would get a lot studying with my friends. The caliber of artists that we have here, it blows me away.
And it's great because it's part of the Hawaiian culture, so it's part of her heritage. So I hope she can contribute more to our Hawaiian culture through art.
This mural, I feel like my voice is being heard, speaking out to everybody that I'm Hawaiian. Through the mural, when we paint it, you can see like there's lots of energy putting into it and lots of Hawaiian culture.
I really feel like we're the outside ring. The stone dropped, it made the Kumu circle, and then the Alakai circle, and then the Haumana circle, and it just keeps building. And it will continue to build until we're dropping stones.
Yeah. One day we will be Kumu.
Oh, indubitably.
What's next? It's wide open. As Kumu, I know that this is where I belong. This is my breath. This is my breathing. If I'm not drawing every day, I'm not well. What's next? Life. Yeah.
Having done this mural is a week full of lessons that I felt like crying when I left. I don't want to leave these guys. I'm like, let's just keep painting, guys. I don't want to go back to work. I'll just keep painting forever.
I just want to inspire people positively. I want to give something to people who have not much to be inspired by.